Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Parasite 3D. Well, the movie takes place sometime after the great post-apocalypse, or actually sometime after a nuclear apocalypse or some crap like that, of the year 1992. It's better on the time grunge came out. And a guy named Paul has to try and deal with what else? A parasite that's growing in his stomach and causing him to have all kinds of problems. Obviously, Pepto-Bismol and Alka-Seltzer is not going to help, although ginger ale sometimes helps me out with a problem like that. He's also trying to survive against a government assassin named Wolf, who's out to get him. So he winds up in this abandoned town, where in the first part of the movie he thinks he's saving a woman, but it turns out, nope, it was all just a mistake. And he meets up with a woman who gathers lemons for a living. Gotta do something in a post-apocalyptic world, I guess, named Patricia. Anyway, Paul is able to get rid of the parasite. It's almost like a tongue twister. And the parasite winds up going to this gang of thugs who once worked for the government, but now they're kind of on their own, causing trouble and being bad little boys and girls. So the gang steals a container with the parasite in it, and the little booger winds up attacking one of the gang members and killing him. It grows teeth, like you see right there, and goes on an eating spree. It's like a bottomless pit with that thing. Until eventually it gets to Wolf, the guy who's out to try and kill Paul. But Paul and Patricia and the bar owner in this movie wind up blowing up both Wolf and the parasite. And the movie ends a few minutes after that. I don't remember too much more about what happened after that, and maybe that's a good thing. The only name you might recognize in the movie is Demi Moore, and the parasite effect was created by the late, great Stan Winston. And it's a movie brought to you by Charles Band, known for notoriously bad, low-budget movies. Well, not all of them are bad. Just some of them, but this was one of his early works where it seemed like he was actually trying to do something good with his movies, and keep trying, Charles. So why did this movie suck, so to speak? To tell you the truth, the movie starts off with his little thing growing out of a guy's stomach, and I can't say much bad about the parasite effect. That was actually pretty cool, but I don't know, gang. You look back on this movie now and you go, the apocalypse happened in 92. Over 20 years ago. That's something I always kind of hated about movies of the 70s and the 80s, because they always wanted to take place 15, 20 years in the future. And then if you look at them nowadays, you can't help but feel like laughing from the beginning almost all the way to the end. The gore in this was okay, but nothing great. And I'm pretty sure Demi Moore wants to forget that she ever did this movie. Of course, there are a lot of actors and actresses out there who have gone on to do big movies and win numerous awards, only to later on find out that, you look through their filmography and you go, my God, they did that one? I mean, look at George Clooney. I mean, some people knew him from big hit movies like From Dusk Till Dawn and everything, and everybody sits there and goes like, yeah, but he did Batman and Robin. But you also have to remember, he also did Return to Horror High, which was not a bad movie, and Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Return. At least one of them was a legitimate sequel. But yeah, pretty bad gore. And just not something I liked a whole heck of a lot, but But however you feel about it, love to hear from you guys. Please put it in the comments below what you thought about Parasite 3D. And if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that seemed like it was taking place in the future, but then you watched it and realized it actually took place in the past, and you kind of feel like in a way that you just thought something was kind of wrong there, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get a chainsaw and cut something off my skin. It's not a parasite, it's just really sticky bubblegum.